Consumers are definitely still in a holding pattern when it comes to the next generation systems. We still don't know prices, we still don't know release dates, we don't know anything outside of what the boxes look like, but Microsoft has finally come out and finally detailed their plans on third-party accessories and how you will be able to use them going forward on your next generation system. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? It is your boy Forte, and thank you for checking out this video. Please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you head over to Twitter, follow me over there. It's the best place to interact with me as a gamer, so we can talk about the things we don't talk about in this video. So I know there's a lot of people out there that has been taking a wait and see approach when it comes to the next generation platforms, when it comes to the accessories they buy for these systems. Nobody wants to go out and spend $50 to $100 to $200 plus for any type of accessory that will not work on our next generation system when it releases. Even though we did have information and confirmation from Microsoft when it comes to some of the controllers that will be working on the next gen systems going forward when it comes to first party, third party support was always up in the air because this is something that third party has to sign off on. Do they really want you to be able to take your old hardware over to the next generation, or do they want to make you pay for new stuff? Well, Microsoft finally answered that today, and as you can see, we had the article on the screen. It's from truit.com. I will have the link to this website in the description so you guys can follow along for yourself. But the most important thing that we can take from this article is the fact that Microsoft has finally announced that third-party support is a go for a lot of the accessories that you already own when it comes to the Xbox Series X or the S when it finally gets announced, and you'll be able to use these things on that system going forward. And if your next question is, well, how do I know what is certified by Xbox? Then here you go. They have created a new logo, says designed for Xbox. It will be on the front or probably the back, more than likely the front of every accessory that's going to hit the market this holiday and going forward. On top of that, they also announced that official licensed Xbox One accessories that connect to your controller wired or wireless via USB will work on your Xbox Series X. Microsoft also says that any headset that connects via an Xbox wireless controller through the 3.5 headphone jack will also be supported on the new console. Any headset that you buy that utilizes the optical cable, it may need a firmware update to be supported on the next generation system. But it just sounds like anything that you already pretty much have on your Xbox will work on the next generation system, and that's a great thing to know as of right now, because a lot of people can actually go out and start purchasing items that may not be available at a later date. As of right now, you kind of forget that we're in a pandemic. Life isn't normal right now, and a lot of stuff is sold out everywhere. So when you go into a store, if you see that headset or you see that controller or you see that USB wireless adapter that you want to have for your system, buy it now, because it's a good chance that a lot of this stuff is going to be very, very hard to find the closer we get to the launch of these systems. Now, there will be a whole lot of opportunities for you to pick up on accessories throughout this holiday season. Just make sure you get in before they run out, because that is going to be a huge point of emphasis when you go into any retail store, even Amazon. This type of stuff goes really fast, especially during the holidays, and that's being compounded with the fact that a lot of stuff isn't being shipped right now, and it's going to be like that through the holiday too, because trust me, the reason we're not going to have a bunch of Xboxes to buy and a bunch of PlayStations to buy is because manufacturing got screwed up across the board. So it's good that they're coming out and telling you this now, because this gives you a heads up on, maybe I don't want to wait to buy that next headset for my new system, because I already know all this stuff will work going into the next generation if I buy it now. And while we transition over to another piece of news that just came out today, Xbox has officially come out and said that they will announce the price of the next gen system when they're ready to. This was officially announced on the Twitter page of Samuel Bateman, who is the marketing lead of the Xbox UK team. And this reply was to a Twitter user named 0xfusion, and this is what Samuel Bateman had to say. I understand everyone is very excited to know know and people want to plan their purchases, etc. We'll let you all know when we're ready. And that's all he had to say. So this just lets me know that this is going to be a standout to the end. People keep telling me that Microsoft's going to crack first. I keep telling people that Microsoft rather jump in a river off of the highest waterfall in the world than go before Sony, because Sony right now holds all of the cards, but also Sony is the one that wants to sell systems more than anything. Microsoft just wants to have mind share, and they don't want to be stuck in a situation where they're stuck with a high price tag on the system and their competitors coming in lower. Even if the system is worth $600, Microsoft doesn't want to come in $100 higher than them. They may come in at the same price as the PS5 if it's $600, but I don't think they want to be more than a PS5. So in my opinion, until PlayStation blinks, Microsoft ain't gonna do anything. They're not gonna say anything. We're not gonna know anything about the price of these systems. And I truly believe this is tied to the Xbox Series S announcement, because the whole purpose of that system is how much cheaper it is. And you can unveil it to the world, but it loses its luster, it loses its punch if you don't talk about the price and what the difference in what you're getting in price is going to be by not talking about any of the stuff that we don't know right now. So I believe it's all in Sony's court. If Sony blinks, Microsoft will announce the price, and I don't think it's going to happen before that. But it truly really just comes down to what you guys think. First of all, when it comes to the accessories, are you super excited to know that pretty much everything you have right now will work on a next gen system? And if you don't have something right now, are you going out to buy something as soon as possible before these systems launch to make sure you're covered in that department? Let's talk about that down in the comment section. On top of that, what do you think about Microsoft not announcing price anytime soon? Do you think I am right? Do you think that Microsoft is not going to go before Sony ever again when it comes to this type of situation? Or do you think Microsoft is going to go first because they don't care about PlayStation? Let's also talk about that in the comment section. But as always, you guys are amazing. I say it at the end of every video. You guys showed up in force to the podcast with me and Slow-Mo on his channel yesterday. That was really, really cool to see. Outside of that, guys, you have a great week. You just keep liking, keep sharing. Let me know if there's anything you guys need. Let me know what kind of content y'all want on the channel, and I'll do my best to bring it to you. Until then, you guys have a great week. Talk to y'all later. Peace.